worked really well for me. So yeah, my individual assessment of my game has always been my strength. So yeah, couldn't be really happy. I couldn't be special than this to win man of the match here, World Cup final. Started my cricket here. Doesn't get better than this.
Top that off with your best figures in T20 Ice. That must be the ice.
That I was not aware of, but really happy to close off down the win.
Yeah, with regards to your slow ball and when you bowl it, you got Harry Brook with the first ball of your spell. You got another wicket today with the first ball, Rachin Ravindra. What is it that I suppose dictates when you use that?
Because of the experience. Because I've played on benters over here. I have also seen the other team how they were bowling. I have learned over here when you are trying to bowl too fast, it gets easier. Shot making gets easier. Sometimes the ball skips on. So keep being smart. Keep changing your pace. And expecting what the batsman is trying to do. So all of these things really help you, and clarity while execution also helps.
Just a final word on the rest of the bowling group that operated around you and you leading them.
Oh, it was really wonderful. Everybody is very clear. Whenever we've discussed, they always come up with their options, and whenever there's some communication that is to be needed, we always did that. We kept calm. We were never panicking, even if sometimes in the tournament the games got close, like the last one. We never panicked. We always went that we'll keep our head above the water and try to hold our nerve. Teams that do that win the tournament, and we are very happy that we did it.
And good grief, you say you know this ground well. This crowd here must be special.
It's really, really special. The crowd was really brilliant. They were behind us. They supported us throughout, and yeah, really, really happy and really thankful for all the support.
Thank you very much for your time and congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you.
Jasprit Bumrah, they're so very exciting as a prospect, and I suppose we've got much more coming to you now because we've got the player of the tournament, and that award goes to Sanju Samson, who scored 3 consecutive half centuries, and Sanju will collect his awards from Mr. Abdul Rahman Al Takir, Managing Director, Aramco Asia, India. Over 320 runs at an average of 80, a strike rate of nearly 200 for Sanju Samson. Sanju, what does this moment feel like for you?
Feels like a dream. Actually, very happy, very grateful. Out of words, out of emotions, I'm just going through it, so feels a bit surreal.
To come up with these performances in what was a virtual quarter-final against the West Indies, then a semi-final half-century, and the final here today, the biggest stage of them all. Thought process?
To be very honest, I think, sir, that this started 1 to 2 years before, when I was with the 2024 World Cup winning team in West Indies. I couldn't play a game. I kept on visualizing, I kept on dreaming, I kept on working. This is exactly what I wanted to do then. I thought I need to put in so much of work that this is exactly what I wanted to achieve. And by God's grace, I think today things have turned around. I think right after the New Zealand series, I was broke. I was completely out of my mind. I was like, okay, my dreams are shattered. Okay, what else can I do? But God had different plans. I think I suddenly came back into the crucial games and I did what I could for my country. So I think I'm very proud and very happy that I was courageous enough to dream about it. And actually, things have turned up so nicely for me. So very grateful.
And the conditions out there and your stroke play, what pleased you on reflection now about the way that you batted out there today?
Yes, sir. I think to be very honest, a lot of guidance and suggestions from our senior players in the former Indian team have really reached out to me and they tried to help me out. But I think from last couple of months, I think I hope I can share it here. I think I have been in constant touch with Sachin sir. I think Sachin Tendulkar sir, I think when I was sitting outside in Australia, I was not playing a game. So I thought about, okay, what is the mindset required of now? So I reached out to sir and I had huge, big conversations with him. And right yesterday also, he called me up to check how am I feeling. So I think getting a guidance from someone like him, what more can I ask for? I think that clarity, that game preparation, that game awareness, that game sense, I think I'm very grateful for everyone who supported me.
And this takes you forward now. Are there more things that Sanju Samson wants to achieve finally?
Yeah, sir, I think, but this itself is very big for me. I need to enjoy it right now, and then I think after a few days we'll figure out what next to do.
Thank you very much for your time, Sandy.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on your excellence.
Thank you.
Brilliant from Jasprit Bumrah in tonight's match and from Sanju Samson throughout the back end of the tournament as well. Your player of the tournament and your player of the match for tonight in Sanju Samson and Jasprit Bumrah. India have been successful in defending their ICC Men's T20 World Cup. They've gone back-to-back in the Caribbean and here at home in India. Dominant tonight over New Zealand in the final, courtesy of 255 for 5, batting first in their 20 overs. They will celebrate long and hard, but we will not go anywhere. And after a short break, we will have the trophy presentation and so much more to come here from the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. I'm hearing something about a drone show, which you will not want to miss. And as Surya Kumar Yadav lifts the trophy, there will be celebrations across this magnificent country.
The ones who go beyond boundaries are the ones who reimagine the game.
अब जब टीम ट्रॉफी उठाएगी भाई साहब बने रहना मेरे पेज पे, मेरा पेज को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। अब जो उठाएगी ट्रॉफी, अब देखिए एंजॉय, वो जरूर देखना है, एंजॉय देखो। अब स्किप मत करना यार। अब ट्रॉफी उठाएंगे, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वीडियो को शेयर करें, अब ट्रॉफी का मज़ा देखें। यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी कर लेना। अब देखिए, अब ट्रॉफी आएगी इंडिया की, इंडिया अब ट्रॉफी उठाएगा। अब इंडिया उठाएगा ट्रॉफी, देखते जाओ भाई, देखते जाओ। इंडिया उठाएगा ट्रॉफी, द फाइनल। देखिए एंजॉय। अब उठाएंगे पटाखे, सुरसुरियाँ, देखते जाओ अब इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप श्रीलंका 2026 में। पेज को फॉलो कर लें, साथ साथ में सब्सक्राइब कर लें, नोटिफिकेशन बटन को ऑन कर लें ताकि नेक्स्ट वीडियो भी ऐसे ही रहेगी, पता चल जाएगा कि मैं लाइव आ गया हूँ। देखिए अब डबल टैप कर लीजिए प्लीज़, एक लाइक कर दीजिए और कुछ नहीं, देखते जाओ अब कैसे उठाते हैं ट्रॉफी। हम भी किए थे खेलने यार, हम तो फाइनल में ही हार गए, वो भी 2 रन से। ये मोमेंट बहुत तगड़ा होता है भाई साहब। देखिए टीम पूरा तिरंगा बनाया हुआ है भाई, दिख रहा है ना। और ये टीम अब आ गया भाई, देखो आप, देखते जाओ आप। लाइव टीम को आगे कर दीजिए।
And they've done it at home, the first to do that, host nation of a men's T20 World Cup, and lost just 1 game in 2 editions of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. That is quite something special. They've done it in front of a packed house here in Ahmedabad. A convincing win by 96 runs over New
ये बना
Zealand.
पूरा इंडिया का नक्शा,
Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Over the
इंडिया
scenes,
के नक्शे के
he's
बीच
over
में
at
रखी है
the
भाई ट्रॉफी।
stadium
अब देखते
tonight.
जाओ कैसे उठाते
Pretty
हैं।
special with the drone
वीडियो
shot.
को लाइक करें
Lighting
प्लीज,
up the
लाइक तो कर
skies.
दीजिए।
Very few have left the stadium, by the way. They're all enjoying this. Really, that's quite something special, isn't it?
It's been a brilliant World Cup.
भाई बैटरी भी थोड़ी बची है, जल्दी से जल्दी।
To a team, India are taking the trophy, yes, but the associate nations, to a team, I think they've played their part throughout. I think the growth of the global game at this particular format, the T20 format, has been brilliant. And I love the 20-team format as well, that everyone's fighting for that trophy. We saw the Nepalese, Oman, the UAE, Canada, Scotland, Netherlands, USA, Namibia, you name it, they've all played their part, including New Zealand, Australia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. I think the co-hosts, Sri Lanka and India, done a terrific job. We've talked about the numbers, 1.2 million coming through the turnstiles to watch. Games that India weren't playing in, with 60,000 at this stadium for New Zealand, South Africa. Huge crowds across both countries coming in to watch this game that's only growing. And as I said, the growth of T20 cricket around the world, to me, this tournament has cemented that it can be 20 teams. It might even be more in the future as well. So that's been one thing that's impressed me, is as much as anything, as much as the final in this magnificent stadium in India.
आ जाइए भाई, आ जाइए, अब आने वाली है ट्रॉफी, उठाने वाली है अब इंडिया।
Players from the associate nations,
वही तो देखने वाला है, आज ट्रॉफी उठाने वाली है इंडिया।
It's been really great to see from a global point of view.
इंडिया ट्रॉफी उठाने वाली है भाई, सभी आ जाओ लाइव में। इंडिया ट्रॉफी उठाने वाली है, जल्दी से जल्दी आइए।
Chanting USA's name as well. We're actually brilliant.
ये तो मूवमेंट देखने वाला होता है भाई लोग।
So unlucky to miss out.
आइए 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 आइए, देखते जाओ आप।
The double super over, which many of us have got new grey hairs because of.
T20
Thank you
World
very
Cup।
much to South Africa and
अब
Afghanistan.
टीम
One of
इंडिया
those
उठाने वाली है भाई,
World Cup matches we may
ट्रॉफी
have
अपनी
ever
उठाने
seen.
वाली है सूर्या,
Absolutely incredible.
सूर्या कुमारी यादव। आज सच्चू ने तगड़ी बैटिंग की है यार,
We celebrate
मजा आ गया उसकी
100
बैटिंग
days
देखने
ago
में।
to the ICC Women's T20 World Cup, which we hosted in
लेकिन शुभी दुबे को थोड़ा सा
England.
ऊपर भेजना चाहिए था,
As well for
जो स्कोर 300 पार था।
Awesome, the new format, welcoming 12 teams this time around, and first timers the Netherlands have qualified as well. There'll be two groups of 6, and then the top 2 from each group go through to the semi-finals and the final. So 12 teams this time around, definitely something to look forward to in England for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. And it starts with England taking on Sri Lanka in Edgbaston. What a wonderful ground that is as well, to welcome the Women's ICC T20 World Cup 2026. India have never won it. The closest they've come is 2020 when they made the finals. They have just won the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup, the 50-over format. New Zealand are the current champions. They are first-time winners as well in this T20 World Cup. Australia have dominated the tournament, along with England having won a few editions as well, and West Indies the one in 2016. Certainly looking forward to how that all unfolds. As Australia are starting to usher in a new era, change of captain as well. England hosting have always done well when they've hosted ICC Women's World Cups as well. So, really, it is something to look forward to.
Yeah, I just see the intra-squad teams named for England today as they try to build up to that.
आ गया भाई टीम इंडिया ट्रॉफी उठाने के लिए, जल्दी से आ जाइए आप सभी लोग। देखिए कैसा मूवमेंट होता है ये।
And that pink ball test match that wrapped up in Australia in 3 days. Like you, like the men's, the growth, I think, for the women's T20 game is there for all to see. And as that tournament grows, as cricket grows and strengthens from a women's point of view around the world, we'll see more teams qualifying for the ICC Women's World Cup, I think, in future years. That might move to 16. Eventually, we'll hope it moves to the same as the men's. and more teams have an
तो
opportunity.
इसका नाम जानते हो तो भाई सेंड करो
An ICC
कमेंट
Women's
में बताओ मुझे क्या
World
है
Cup event.
ये सरदार का नाम
The over or T20
जल्दी से कमेंट में सेंड
format.
करो
So looking forward to that. Different surfaces throughout the country as well, even though it's all played across England and you can catch a bus to most venues rather than a plane. Surfaces do vary throughout. Some great grounds. Already ticket sales have been great leading into that event in the UK. So looking forward to that. If it's anything like this men's one, people coming through the turnstiles in their droves. It certainly will be one to look forward to. Thoughts for New Zealand as well. They played well throughout the tournament. It was a bridge too far tonight up against a very
जल्दी से
powerful
जल्दी मेरे सब्सक्राइब बढ़ाइए
Indian
साथ में
side,
खुद
but,
भी मैच को देखिए
continue
ट्रॉफी
to
कैसे उठाती है इंडिया
make semi-finals, finals of these types of events. Continue to put on a great show on the world stage. Tonight was not to be.
Coming into the tournament, looking at New Zealand, I thought that it just feels like a team in transition because of losing so many senior players. I don't like to always say that they're punch above their weight. I think it's a bit unfair to say because if you look at the performances, can you still say that they're punch above their weight? Probably not because they're constantly making semi-finals and finals of ICC Men's T20 World Cups. But making the final this time around, was it any bit of a surprise?
I don't think the team was as strong as what was sent to the Caribbean. But the